Greetings everyone, and Great here with another Advanced Wars by Web replay. Small on the south side as the Blue Moon Olaf, we got Banjoey. Small on the north side as the Orange Star Max, we got ST. So, let's get started. Max is of course known for being the direct specialist, while we got the snow specialist. Max supports all indirect units, air, ground, and sea. His map is a 3-base map, 1 airport, technically a seaport, but you probably won't see any ships there, particularly from Max. His aircraft carriers are probably not very useful. Additionally, if there's ever going to be a base skip, it'll likely be this base. Max is the play around the blizzards with a lander, make sure it doesn't get accidental repairs. It can somehow get 2 Winter Furies that hits the landers. That's probably be best, so you don't have to repair it once. You will have to occasionally repair it for the refueling, or deploy an APC and have an APC just refuel it ever so often. That may actually be a bit cheaper to a certain extent. Infantry tank. Recon does intercept the infantry unit there and nothing nearby to protect it. Tank deployed in the field. Finished off the Olaf recon there, so you left that parked in a bad position there. And now Max has his recon live here, just going to play a bit of cat and mouse. Finish off that unit entirely. Of course, this will result in the tank to get a good retaliation shot onto it. Another tank deployed by Max. I'm just trying to think if there's even a single spot where even Max artillery would be useful. Doesn't appear to be. Artillery from Max does have a very limited purpose, as limited as their range, but can be very useful in extremely precise locations. Recon infantry tank. But this map's pretty wide open, so the higher mobility of the tanks would be quite nice. Particularly with the power and superpower both providing +1 and +2 range. Infantry tank. Max so far has 3 tanks in the field. Olaf only has 2. Recon in position, so it's not going to be easily scouted out. Tank, infantry, artillery. He does right now have both these tanks spotted. Not to mention there's a black boat nearby, which Max could take time to prep the recon, or a tank if needed. Prepares with the recon. Strikes the recon twice. We got 2 tanks nearby. He does have this one spotted. And both these tanks are in vision range of this infantry unit, as was this one able to spot that one. Capturing some properties, including trying to flip a property. Next turn, Olaf will claim his comm tower as well. Tank will strike tank. Looks like he's going to take time to focus fire and then split up damage. Oh, does find the recon there. Recon can move into any of these tiles. Just head to one of the forests there, force the infantry, both infantry units to take their move action. Oh, Max is a medium tank on the field. Does take a strike on the pipe scene, which I'm having trouble highlighting. Sound of 41, so likely it can be one shot next turn. We're finished off. Just move to the Enclave City, take the shot there, get resupplied with ammo, and then push forward. Finish out that recon finally. Try and flip a property, but we'll find a Max infantry next to it. good there on this tank. Artillery advancing. Max doesn't have enough to break through all these tanks. Not to mention the artillery's in range. Another medium tank, this time it is Olaf's. Iron victories down south. Looks like Max may be able to capture this column tower soon. Not sure if the 2 infantry unit can interrupt the capture. There goes the pipe seam. Interrupts that capture there and stops entirely. We have now a Max force available. Blizzard also could be useful to slow down Max. In fact, if Olaf wants to be a bit more aggressive, he could pop the Blizzard and not only get the +10/+10 power, but also could just simply slow down his opponent. Medium tank recon infantry. Good kills up there. Hits that unit there and finish it off. Tank gets resupplied and on top of HQ, and starting next turn he can use that same black hole to top itself off. Neo tank recon in infantry. We do have a battlecopter by Olaf, but there's an anti-air up here. Does spot the medium tank and the regular tank there, and now surrounding the artillery, at least from this side. Does not interrupt that, oh, it does interrupt the capture, does not stop down the 4 capture progress, so a drone capture could be useful. Now to mention, Max is about to secure that column tower. This column tower is, of course, a little bit exposed. 1, 2, 3, 4. So Max rocket can go ahead and get top of that city there, via some coverage. Another Neo tank by Max. Decides not to join and capture that city. I probably would have. Medium tank gets a good strike there, but it is an artillery range, so we know that's definitely not a great call. And having that being struck will definitely get him access to his max blast, but may also get access to Winter Fury. Artillery strikes the medium tank there. Does not give either, but still. Now Max Blast is available. It may be a good idea to just go for 2 Max Forces, depending on the situation. And we may see Winter Fury this turn. Just needs a little bit more. And pop the Winter Fury. Max is going to be getting a lot of repairs next turn, but it looks like most of his units are actually off city, so not too terrible. Does not finish off the medium tank there. It was at not at what 10% health, not 1% health. Infantry, battlecopter, tank, infantry. Goes back to the medium tank there. Could go ahead and get some repairs there. No max force looks like. Artillery's in range of the Neo tank, so that's artillery's getting some good value. Tank, infantry, tank. Neo tank gets struck. And now, right now, Olaf does not have to worry about donating any power charge to his opponent. Got 3 medium tanks on the field for Olaf. This Neo tank, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If there is a max force, the medium tank can be struck. Of course, this tank can be cleared out. Max Blast will allow him to move to the city there and strike it. And he does have vision of that medium tank. And of course, the regular tank. Does have vision of this one, though. We got now the full Max Blast summon. Strikes the regular tank there. Could be finished off maybe with infantry unit there. Recons. Neo tank gets a good strike there on the medium tank. Finish off one shot. Finish off that artillery piece there. Quite a bit of power charge for Olaf. Medium tank gets a good strike there on the recon, knocking it out. Interrupts that capture as well. Now trying to flip the comm tower. Max does have both comm towers at the moment. Does get a strike on the recon. Neo tank infantry. Infantry, and another infantry deployed on the field. Neo tank does get a good strike on the medium tank. Regular tank will strike medium tank. The infantry unit will not finish off the medium tank. Another Winter Fury could possibly summon next turn. This medium tank is in range of the Neo tank. Just needs a bit of an opening. Just needs a little more damage. Needs about 5,000 more damage. And here comes another Winter Fury. Interrupts the capture even further. Takes out that tank there. Does strike the Neo tank there. Down to 1 health. Closer to 1% health. Good strike there on the pipe scene. Down to 33% health. Max Force could be summoned. And ends turn for 132. Max Force turn for 107. Infantry battlecopter. Recon infantry. Does get a good hit there on the infantry unit there. The regular tank there will prevent the city from being captured. Medium tank and recon. Push way forward. Neo tank advance to the city. A lot of heavy over here. Only a single Neo tank for Max, which it could range the Neo tank if it had an opening and uses power. Does spot the Neo tank there. Looks he's not good. He may eye for the Max Force. Does pop the Max Force. He's going to try to take out that Neo tank. At least put a big hold to it. Goes for the medium tank instead. Does almost one-shot it. So he's normally going to sack his Neo tank to get a shot on the medium tank. I don't think that was a good idea. Take out one of those tanks there. Recon will interrupt the capture. And this medium tank's out of range. Battlecopter will soften up the Neo tank first. Not a bad idea. Let the Neo tank get a counterattack there. Tank. And here, strike the battlecopter, hits that infantry unit there as well. Good hits there, hits the medium tank or regular tank as well. Quite a bit of armor up here by Max. Olaf has a decent amount of armor over here as well, and pretty close to another Winter Fury. Lots of good picks there. There's a battle copter in range, and regular tank could take a good strike on the anti-air. Strikes the medium tank up here, and the Neo tank will finish it off there as well. We could see another max force for a counterattack. And try to double tap this Neo tank. This much power charge before the power is always a good idea. Decides to double tap it without the power. I think he should have done that before hitting that Neo tank twice. But do now Winter Fury available for Olaf. Get some good damage here. Takes out the anti-air. Recon gets a strike on the infantry unit there. Does pick it off. Tank hits medium tank. Tank hits regular tank. Infantry. Skimps out because the blizzard. Hits the regular tank there. Hits a recon. Finish off a number of those weakened units there. Neo tank is at 8 health, and this Neo tank is spotted, but no clear opening there. Can we just take out a regular tank? All the heavy armor up north is going down for Max. Has like about 1% medium tank left there. Recon infantry anti-air. Max does start turn 100 over 35,000. You can go for something expensive. Maybe a bomber wouldn't be half bad right now. Medium tank infantry, medium tank. And here we'll find the battle copter. It's a regular tank there, and Max has another power available. Tracks a good number of those units up north as well. Battlecopter, infantry, tank. And serve 119,000 versus 87, so Max is about 2 turns behind. So he does have better income at the moment. Good shots there. Looks like he's going to try to threaten this column tower. It'll take 3 turns to capture it. Infantry, medium tank infantry. Anti-air infantry tank. Starting to flip the comm tower now. Do have a 4 health tank nearby. And could interrupt it, but probably will not interrupt it too much. Just a significant amount. And looks like it was a medium tank infantry base skip out of money. Good strike there. Does spot this medium tank. Interesting capture. Went from 8 to 5. So take 3 turns to capture that comm tower now. 3 more turns. Tank, and base skip as well. Medium tank will get a good strike there on that regular tank, one-shotting it. Regular tank. So just overall pulled back from all the flanks. Hits that infantry unit there, and hits that infantry unit as well. Medium tank deployed on the field. Olaf does enter 174. Max has 150. Put that property there. Recon charge wave 4 spots a bunch of stuff. Pops the max power. However, gotta make sure he scouts out this recon, or else he run into it. Oh, does scout it out. Medium tank will strike it. Medium tank will strike medium tank. And that was a short house, so I had no defense stars. Super powerful power, but an okay one, just to get a shot into that medium tank. Trying to flip 2 cities in the center. It can go ahead and interrupt both of them. It can no longer interrupt this one from this infantry unit, so you have to use this tank here. Sacks at the medium tank there, and will follow up with a battlecopter shot. Takes out that unit there. Battlecopter, artillery, infantry. It's a recon down south. I'm gonna flip this city there. 6 capture progress. Four capture progress remaining, I should say. Does go for another infantry unit. Interrupts that capture. It does get trapped there, so he will lose his property. Some small picks there. Hits the anti-air. Hits the anti-air again. Now the medium tank can range the neo tank. And we almost have another Winter Fury available. Recon, tank, battlecopter, infantry. Winter Fury has been summoned once again, calling Max's force. Some good hits up there. Stops at the medium tank there. Now the neo tank could finish it off. It goes for the regular tank instead. Infantry, battlecopter, tank, recon. Medium tank will strike the tank. And Max says go ahead and resign. This is great saying thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.